niches get riches, right? Is what I've been told.
You have to be able to learn how to take opportunities once you're on the stage. So you can have the greatest thing to say and you can end up on the greatest stage. But if you don't have somewhere to send them, something to offer them, something to trade them for that email address or phone number, then you end up losing all of that positivity that you had.
Yeah, you lost all the opportunity because it is,
Yep.
You did just cut in line on the trust factor, right? It's like, oh, this guy's standing here talking about the thing that I happen to need, and he sounds like he knows what he's talking about, but that's a very short line, right? Like it disappears very quickly, and you have to be able to capitalize on it right away. Totally agree. Yep. One of the things that you said there is that you got to create curiosity, and I was doing some work on what makes like good titles, what makes good taglines, what really just marketing is in a nutshell. And one of the things that I read was that friction plus curiosity. So you have to create curiosity, and then you have to create some kind of friction. And I think in marketing, for us at least, we're really big when we go out. So we do dental marketing, right? So we're closing in on $2 million a month in recurring revenue, and we have hundreds and hundreds of dental practices that we work with. And we don't ever really sell when we're out in the public. We educate. And so what we do is we walk people through how they should market their dental practice. And is that kind of what you guys help people with, or is there a little bit more to it that I'm missing?
So a little bit of both. There's a couple things that you talked on. So there is the talk, or that's the sharing information, giving more than what somebody's expecting. When you have that opportunity of sharing, like I'm gonna gift you as much value as I possibly can, in exchange for an email address or phone number, that's a step in the right direction. The other part that you talked about was creating talk titles and how do we get people's attention. And one of the things that I like to look at is what are we doing to get somebody to raise their hand? A lot of times when I see people, they're putting out their talk titles, they're saying things like marketing for entrepreneurs. Well, marketing for entrepreneurs, I get it, right? But it's not really niched in far enough to what it is that you do. Marketing for entrepreneurs in dentistry. Well, now you've actually gotten like, okay, now I'm a dentist, I'm interested in that.
Yeah.
But every step that you can take that. So marketing for female entrepreneurs getting into dentistry. Now you're like, wait a second. Now we're down.
He's talking right to me.
Spot.
Yeah.
And so what's interesting is that sometimes we get caught up in the idea of like, well, that's not all I work with. I don't want to say that I work with more than just women, and I work with more than just dentists. Well, yeah, but the group that you're going to go talk to is primarily made up of women who are dentists or women who are entrepreneurs or women, like whatever it is. And so the more niche, without it being a total book, in that title, that you can get somebody to say, oh, that person is talking to me, they instantly will feel more connected and want to listen and take action with what it is that you're talking about.
I love that. Yeah, niches get riches, right? Is what I've been told. It's because it's and really people get so confused because they're like, especially when young entrepreneurs are first starting out, it's like, well, no, I need to go really wide so I can get customers. And when you speak to everybody, you're speaking to nobody. Right. So if all of your messaging is just wide out and just for the world, you're gonna lose your opportunity. And so really narrowing down that niche is super important.